I cheer for the Leafs. I really do. But I cannot understand I guess the general manager.
Dubas.
Dubas. I just don't understand it. Every guy he's picked up on the free agency, Simmons, Spezza, Thornton, they've all scored. What they've got? Tell it.
I think they have they got 42 goals this year, and I only think they're all North American, but they almost all North Americans on their team.
And they're just flying along. They're looking great, and the whole deal. And he drafts nothing but Europeans. Check it out. What he picks out is older free agency and trades and Simmons and guys like that. He does a great job. And then he drafts nothing but Europeans.
Maybe he has to justify all the money that the Leafs spend on sending their scouts over to Europe.
But
that must cost a lot of money.
No.
I just don't. It doesn't make any sense to me that you can see the guys that are scoring all the goals, that are doing all the work, that are doing everything. That Posegan, they picked up guys like that. They're all North Americans, and yet he drafts nothing but Europeans.
How about Jason? I remember when they got Jason Spezza, all the pundits, as they say, what are they getting an old guy like that for?
Yeah.
He can't skate.
And now he's the hero.
He got a hat trick.
Remember how angry I was when he was doing his debut in Toronto and the coach didn't start him at the ACC?
Yeah, Babcock didn't start him.
And I said, because you would have done that, because there he was. He probably had his family. It was on Hockey Night in Canada. I mean, it was really nice that they got him back here in Toronto, and the coach doesn't start him.
Well, that's Babcock, right?
I don't know. That was cruel.
It was cruel.
I remember when the Bruins come in, and I had, I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to think of a left winger, and it used to be really something to start, stand at the Toronto Maple Leaf Gardens
on
and
Hockey Night in Canada.
Yeah.
And I looked out, and the left winger was Peter Sturgeon. I never forget. I think he wrecked his knee after. But he was standing at the blue line, and he had tears rolling down. And I thought, I didn't think anything of it. I had him playing defense. I just wanted him to be on the ice. Al Secord.
But you used to tell me that when you'd go into a city, they would come up to you and say, "Oh, this is so and so's hometown. Would you start them just so that everyone could see them, lined up?" And that's the difference between you and a lot of the coaches today, right?
Yeah,
and they just don't think about stuff like that.
But can you imagine? Listen. If guy like Nyland was scoring at the start of the year, right? He's not scoring now. But he was scanning at the start of the year. Can't they look out and see the guys that are scoring and are carrying? I mean, Matthews, he's an American. He's carrying. They're carrying the club.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, how long has he been GM now for the Leafs?
I'm not knocking him.
No?
Well, it just
sounds like you are.
It's just a strange strategy that I'm going to draft all Europeans, but yet I'm going to sign all older Canadians.
And the guys that are carrying are older guys. And how about Spezza's third goal?
Well, it gets walked around that.
I've come to the conclusion. I used to watch the games all the time as a fan, and now I watch them as a coach. Figure that out. I don't think the guys can play defense now. I think the forwards are every bit as good. I think the goaltenders are every bit as good, if not better. But I don't think they can play defense. If I had ever had a guy walk around me, like Spezza walk around in that third goal, I'd be gone to Port Huron or something. I would not be in the American Hockey League.